Yo, what up? We are the Melanated Anime Club. I'm Zarek. Wes is eating, and Matt is here on time. Also, freshly shaven.
Right,
guys. It feels like this is a new era of
a new day.
We were like gonna do a whole evolution. You got something in your hair, Matt?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find.
It's a little. You'll get it eventually. It's fine.
He moved it first.
Okay, cool. It's gone.
All right, it's been a minute since all three of us have been here. Between
life
happening, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had to surprise my mom for Mother's Day. It turned out really well. She slammed the door in my face.
Wow, that's
she should. She should.
Right?
Yeah. She was so excited to see me. Like I literally called her from the car as I was driving to her house, pretending I was still in Illinois, and then got out. 5 minutes later, I'm ringing her electronic doorbell so she can see me on her phone. So I know she sees me before she comes to the door, and she just can't believe it. She opens the door, and she's like, and closes the door in my face, then opens the door again, and proceeds to like slap me a couple times to be like, "Why you got me? Why'd you do that?" Because he likes to show her love through physical violence.
Hey, some things are learned over time, called instinct, and you didn't want that instinct, but hey, life happens.
It was still a great weekend.
But you're saying she saw you coming up through the ring door?
Yeah, the ring. Like I walked in front, and of course she got, and I was just like waving in front of the thing because I knew she would get the alert. Like there's motion in front of your door. Check.
Right.
And I knew she was home.
So she didn't check, or she checked and then looked at the door, then slammed it shut.
Yeah.
I'm just very confused because she should have known like ahead of time, like that's my boy.
Yeah, but like, it's still like trying to believe it. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
It's just like the disbelief, like he's actually here.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah.
Do we lose? Nice. Oh no, he moved. Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, I'm still here.
Okay,
but we're here.
Okay, because you were just a little still, man. It just like I thought you froze.
You paying attention to my story.
No, I was trying to handle some of the back end stuff that popped up here. But nothing y'all need to worry about. You know what it is though? It is a whole new day, and that means and it's been a whole new chapter. So that means it's time for our One Piece chapter review, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get up in that. Yeah, I love that every time. Every time it's too long. Every time it's still great.
It's never too long.
Sogeking is just perfect. We know this.
It is.
No matter what changes that we make, no matter how we evolve, we will gonna keep playing the full ass version of the Sogeking song.
You have to respect the king of snipers. Give him his due.
Yeah,
it's coming.
The land of snipers is in your heart. So you gotta marry it.
It's coming. We know it's coming because
if we don't see Sogeking and Wano, I don't know what to do with myself.
He's already gotten his ass whooped. You know what? Let's just start reading.
Okay. So here we have our cover page. And, it's another one of those what do you call it? Fan requests. And we have Sanji envisioning how he'll cook up a shark that looks like Zoro. And the shark happens to have 3 swords.
That's about it. I guess he's got the belt.
He's got the band too.
Oh yeah. That's it.
But I have a question. Why is it called Anarchy in the Bowel Movement?
What?
Shut up, dog. It clearly says Big Mom like right next to
it. That's it. Okay, fair. But still.
Anarchy in the BM.
Bowel Movement?
But I
thought Big Mom.
Yeah,
Big bowel movement.
But I think that also asks the question: what kind of anarchy is going inside of Big Mom right now? Like,
Oh, that's a good question.
See?
Is that implying that there's
See?
more than one people in there? What up, Mylon? Good morning.
What is good, Mylon? I'm just going to, you probably saw it there. We don't need to talk about it. Let's get more because Zarek brings up a good point. What is this internal strife that Big Mom is having?
Let's go. Oh my God, this is so much more difficult. Why is it not moving the way I want it to?
All right.
So let's just go back and try this one more time. No, it's going way too slow. All right.
All right.
Well, hi everybody. This isn't going the way I want it to.
Hey, it's all good. I can vamp here for a moment. While I take a nice little, if you got it, let's puff break. Can Matt maybe try to pull it up on his end and see if that works?
Yep.
All right. So if you got it, let's smoke it. Got enough time?
Technical difficulties happen.
They do. But
It's a
you know
live
what?
show. That's the excitement you come here for, right?
We have a pissed off Big Mom. She looks constipated, but let's move on. Nami, what are you thinking? We gotta go. She's gonna get up again, and Big Mom's right behind us. How could you possibly expect to win? That's sound logic. Hey, Tama, hang in there, kid. Oh, that looks vicious. She is bleeding from the mouth. Dang. She's going to chase after us either way. But the main thing is she deserves what's coming to her. Oh, Tama, you're still alive. Get over there. Do it. Oh, wait, that is it. Spin, because she's good with twirls. So you finally decided to stay and fight. Ha, ha, ha. Look at her twirling her baton. You gonna fight Lady Ulti with cheerleading tricks? Tornado. But gone. What
Blow
happened?
away. Everybody blow away.
Every way. Because this is what, boom. Ha! There. You can't get away. Understand what happened now? I can finally pulverize
Gesundheit, sir.
Thank you.
your skull. Nami! However,
Yeah, with that. Just scroll. You gotta show this. This is insanity.
Mhm.
Napoleon. Here, mama. Prometheus. Yeah, mama. Hera. Yes, mama.
Oh,
Combined. Huh?
So, okay.
Laser
So what we're
tag.
seeing is,
So zoom into this. Zoom into this combination for us.
yeah, we need to see
This is-
exactly.
I looked at this a lot, and it made me laugh very hard.
So we have here Big Mom with the sword on the side, but they jammed the sword through the what?
So, like, it's going through Prometheus's mouth. Hera is like showing
Hera
like a
is just a
lightning
point.
bolt.
Around it, yeah.
And then they just
Lightning
shoot
through
and
their mouth.
fire. But how the heck does the sword get out of the way after?
We'll have
Maybe
to see
she's-
that when it's animated.
Maybe it's like a flash. So like a certain
It's a
point
fla-
in the
yeah.
swing,
It's just done. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
launch the cannon in the swing, but you still got to follow through. Maybe that's what it is.
Yo, she got a full-on hole through her body.
Yeah, that's like a special beam cannon right through her abdomen.
This really is
that
a
was a
special beam
Frankie Radical beam through her chest.
It is.
Like-
Ugh.
You see like all the gutty works popping out of the back. I didn't even realize that was
What?
not like that. Damn.
Yeah, it's like, what? Ah, big explosion. We did it, Mama. That combo attack was a success. With that combo, we no longer need this. Big Mom actually blasted Lady Ulti. It's what you get for hurting Otama. Hey, weren't you supposed to be in an alliance with her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
that's the thing. This is crazy right now, but at least we're alive. Come on, Nana, let's go. All right, Komochio. I know, Tama. Sorry, but we can't right now. We'll come back later to get him. Huh?
That lion dog
Zeus?
gonna stay on the ground for a while.
But wait, then
Was
some
that
other lightning cloud.
little bitch over there?
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Wow,
Zeus
we
had-
didn't make a great team, huh? We could never have done that attack with stupid Zeus. No, it's because you were here in tune with me, right here. Don't get full of yourself, silly little boys. I was only obeying Mama. No. Wait, you know you're here because I asked Mama for a girlfriend, so no. Aw. Why is the toxic misogyny so? Jeez. Even
I can't answer that right now.
Well, they're bad guys, so like it's expected. I don't know.
True. That's true. Prometheus, Napoleon, Mama, listen, girl. It's so nice to have some glamour around. That's right. The three of us will be unstoppable. Who is she? Oh, it's Nami. Hey. Yeah. There you are, Zeus. Oh, Mama. So sorry I'm late. Looks like I have a new member. We'll be so tough as a foursome now. Wrong, Zeus. I don't need you anymore. What? You left Mama to die, Zeus. How many times have you screwed up? We're better off without you. Hera, go and eat Zeus. His soul will make you even stronger. Oh, gladly, Mama. Huh?
This is dark.
Mama, why would you? Thanks for the meal, Mr. Zeus. Stop. Make her stop, Mama. I'm sorry. I always mess up. If you don't want me to go around, I'll go somewhere else. I'll never bother you again. Just please don't kill me. This is weird and dark. That would make you nothing but a soul thief, Zeus. If you truly feel sorry, you let her eat you and become a newfound strength. Save me, Mama. Right, Otama? That's weird. That was a shift.
Yeah.
Just at the end, it's like, I'm going to destroy it. Like, you agree, right, Tama? Wow. No? What? Right, Tama? Oh, someone's stealing her.
You know what I mean?
Right?
You should just snap him.
Big Mom. This will be dangerous, Otama. So let me put you somewhere else. Eek, Otama. Now, you stay right there. No, Olin, don't. They're my friends. These people are the Straw Hats. They're a bunch of wicked pirates. Nami! This is chaotic.
Yeah.
Earlier. I'm sorry for trying to kill you earlier. I'm sorry, Nami, die. What? I was a coward. I couldn't disobey Mom. I was trying to save myself, so I betrayed you after you were so nice to me. I'm just a silly, no good coward.
Oh, Zeus.
I don't care. I told you we'd never be friends again. I know that. But now they won't make me take it back there either. I'm not alone in the world. They're going to kill me. I just don't know. Everyone hates me. It's sad if you don't forgive me. Just watch. I'm going to rebel for the first time and the last time. At least I can't make it up to one person as I die. Run for safety, Nami. This is how I want to be remembered. Zeus!
This is the best.
Snatch! Oh, already out of energy.
Yo,
What?
real quick though, is that the same like Sinachi that we were talking about that are like Momonosuke shouldn't
No,
say?
that's like
No. I think that's just the onomatopoeia snatch.
All right,
Just
all right.
grab whatever.
'Cause it's said as words. It's a text bubble, not like a.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, but it's
I think
snatch. I
that's-
thought it was Suach or like before.
it's Sunach.
Well, I thought that was the unofficial translation, and the real. We'll
It's
have to
snatch. Well,
Yeah.
we'll figure this out.
she's sucking out his soul. You really are useless. Eat up, Hera. Yay! Fine. One last gift of black balls, Zeus. Eat these and make a getaway. It's no good. He's lost his soul and won't eat his favorite snack. Thanks for the meal, Mr. Zeus.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Just homie cannibalism right now.
Big Mom. That's Big Mom. That's Big
The
Mom.
power is rippling through me. She ate him. Usinachi. Onami, we gotta run. Otama, come on, hurry. Otama, why are you running away from me? I hate it when people leave me. It means I have to kill them. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry. Yeah, it means I have to kill them. What? Oh. Punk? Gibson! Muster right into the ground. What? Big Mom! Huh? Kid. Get lost, Straw Hats. She's mine. Captain Kidd! Oh my God, we're saved!
So it's Kid versus Big Mom officially.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Sorry about that.
Get that.
Spoiled.
Get that.
Spoiled.
zoom in. Yeah, man.
Yeah, spoiled. Rooftop. Skull Dome. The outcome was obvious. You gained a powerful weapon and let it go to your head, boy. Human beings don't give up hope. No, they can't give up hope. That's the problem. It's been a long time since I got worked up like this. I failed. I should have simply cut your head off and announced my victory to everyone. Because now they'll keep believing that you're going to win, won't they? Yeah, dude, you threw her off the edge in one piece. He's just knocked out. That's it.
Oh, so like, who's gonna save Luffy next chapter? Because he's just fallen into the ocean.
Nah, he's not, because they're flying over the country of Wano, so he's probably gonna land in some very convenient
random place.
Okay, so you don't think they're still over water at this point?
No. It's either they're over water or they're over where the island was. No, wait, they're over land or over where the island was. Because we haven't had anything introduce us to any character that would be below there, so it'd either be a shock or he's like on land.
Or like, there his whatever crew Marco is with. There's CP9. There's the potential black.
Yeah.
There's a number of there's the Grand Fleet.
Grand Fleet. There's Toby.
Rob Lucci might be showing up.
Like there's hella options available for who could show up.
And like I wanted to talk about like that last thing that Kaido said, because it resonated with me. I was like, why is Kaido referring to just saying human beings? Is he not human?
I'm guessing that, yes. I think he's the last of Ore's race, whatever that is, and he's the one who had the.
He's not the last.
He's not the last.
Yamato.
Fair. One of them. But also, but he's also got the numbers too. So there's like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like, actually, what happened to the numbers?
They all got taken out by Frankie?
Well, because two of them got taken out. One by Luffy. One by Drake.
Drake, yeah.
Right.
Another one, Usachi or Hachi, the big one, was taken out by Frankie. Or he's still fighting Frankie.
I thought he had one chase him away too.
Yeah. Didn't Sanji take out one? No. He took out Page One. Page One's dead. No, Ulti's dead. Who's dead?
6 or 7. 6 or 7 of them are not total, but like number 6 and number 7.
Look, next week there's no One Piece. If we really wanted to, we could really research this, but I don't think we want to. And I think
do it.
Do it.
All right,
because we're at a break. We're at a break, and this is a key point. Like, I want to bring up that Luffy. Excuse me. Every time he goes wide eyes like this, he gets a power up of some sort because it's an unconscious use of his ability. And it's just, it's default. And now we know that he's just unlocked, like he
Conqueror's
officially, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he knows to knowingly know how to use it. So I'm thinking he's just going to fall. He's knocked out. Either he gets woken up or something happens that he's just like saved by this advanced ability that is unlocked right now because he's unconscious.
No, somebody's got to save him.
It's pretty obvious. I think this is the point where he saves himself. Matt, when you said that makes me really think, oh, he's passed out. What do you got to do after you pass out? You awaken, right? So it's like maybe he has some ability because rubber floats. So maybe he could be like inflatable Luffy, or maybe
or he floats down to the ground, activates his awaken power, and bounces right back up because he made the ground into rubber.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking might happen because I have this feeling that awakening is really just Conqueror's Haki infused into your demon fruit. The only thing that gets weird is that
so you're imparting your will through your devil fruit onto everything else.
Yeah. Yes, that's how. That's how.
Did I just break the code?
That's how Doflamingo explained it because he had just gotten his butt whooped. Yeah. He had displayed Conqueror's Haki. I think he even said himself he had it, and then he commented that Luffy had it. Luffy stopped him and was like, "No, this is my foot, bro. Let's go,
bro." Dr. Chopper's got Conqueror's Haki.
I believe it. I would not be shocked.
Uses the Rumble Ball to like to pull it out of him or something. Something in the Rumble Ball gets him going, but he doesn't get to monster form without having some sort of awakening happen.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking with the zones. The ones we saw in what's it called in
the prison?
The prison.
Impel Down.
Impel Down. I feel those were awakened, but they said that they were stupid. So it makes it sound like that's like their innate ability, like their natural, like Rhino or whatever. So it's not completely up there. But to be a human with a Haki thing, like these are specific like ruler types. and they're pushing their. And I think that's how Doflamingo explained. I have the ability to force the world around me to do what I want it to do.
And in a way, Katakuri was pretty much like he used his awakening in kind of like a shady way.
Yeah.
Like he was doing something else, but in actuality, his power was just something else that he had. So once he had that extended, foresight ability, and then he got to play with his awakening, because you thought that was maybe his awakening ability. But once he started shooting you back off the thing, that's when it was like, oh, fuck, that's his awakening.
That's the awakening. Yeah. And
even
we already know Katakuri has Conqueror.
And even in that moment, there was a sense of dread that came with, there's a sense of like dread that comes when an awakening activates that doesn't normally, if that makes sense. Because you're like, usually when an awakening occurs in a battle, you've already gone through a bunch of shit. Like you've already gone through their super attack, their double super secret attack, the one where they're fucked over their own teammate to sacrifice him to make the play. And now they're being pushed to like this. You're trapped. Everyone's trapped. They're so scared. Everything's in their favor, and they're still so scared that you're gonna whoop them that they have to awaken.
Yeah,
and that
same thing happened with Zoro.
I get it. It makes sense to me. It's very similar to the Krillin has to die so Goku gets Super Saiyan. It's all that again. Plus, also it's a shonen, so every time the main character gets their butt whipped, they just come back stronger. Yeah.
I mean,
it's just and also Usopp. Usopp also gets his butt whooped and just comes back stronger.
True. Soga King he's had his head punched in. How many headbutts did he take?
Like at least
from
Ulti? Bunch of broken noses too.
Right? Like
y'all were saying that I think we're gonna get Soge King. I think we're gonna get the evolution. We're gonna get Soge God. Because God Usopp.
God Usopp. Oh my God.
God Usopp. God Usopp's called Soga King or God Soga King?
Soge God.
Yes. Whatever. I want it.
If it was ever a time for Soge King to show up, it is now.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's going to have some sort of role in the future because it has to be a long range attack of some sort that has to come up. And just like, how are you going to take out Orochi? He's got multiple heads. Maybe you shoot him with a green Moshi or something. Green Star?
Nah.
None.
Orochi's gonna be simple. Orochi's gonna be like an afterthought that Zoro just like, oh, well, who's that guy? Like that's what Orochi's gonna be.
I love how Zoro does that. It's like, what?
Of course, Zoro has to heal up from those half broken bones. Half of his body's broken. He's all tied up in a cross.
First time he's gotten his butt whooped since the break, the 3 year arc.
So they're heading to the performance floor now. So Dr. Chopper's there, so you could probably,
Dr. Chopper's there. Also, so's Marco. Like, there's no telling what sort of healing would be there. But I have a feeling
two calamities, because isn't King and Queen still there?
Yeah, King and Queen are still there. Yep.
Last thing we saw with Queen was getting
and Ponderosa is showing up too.
Who did?
Oh, sorry, Sparrow.
Oh yeah. But I guess that's a good point because we cut away from Luffy and like we expected to see some more of that battle, but we just come back and he's just knocked the fuck out. Mm-hmm. So Frankie was left fighting a dinosaur. Who I forgot. Jinbei was fighting.
Who's who?
So like Black
and his whole crew.
Frankie, like
Frankie and
Robin and Brooke. So they're all kind of like going up against the heavy hitters. The Toby Rope. I mean, what happened to Drake? What's Drake at? He got caught for being betrayed.
Drake.
He's still on the performance floor.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, because he was like batting. He was taking back the ice demons, fighting those back.
Drake's over there just pretending to be British again. Don't worry about Drake.
Oh, X-Drake. I was like, what the hell does Six Poppy have to do with this? I'm so confused. Put that X on it. I don't want. You know what? And in fact, I deserve this. Thank you. You know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. But this is an awkward transition. But speaking of Drake, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this new J. Cole album. Any of y'all got a chance to listen to it yet?
Twice.
All right. So I haven't got a chance to listen to it all the way through.
Me either.
I was seeing all of the stuff on the internet. I was getting a little hype. I saw that line. Everyone's posting that meme about like, put an M on your head. You're Luigi's brother now. And I'm like, oh, okay. That line's like hot. Like I can't wait to find it. It's the third fucking bar on the album. You motherfuckers listen to one track. And
yes.
The best album you ever listened to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've come to expect. I really can't take people's like Twitter, your opinions. I can't take shit seriously anymore because you don't care about the content. You just want to turn something into a meme and make yourself look good. Now, again, I haven't listened to the album. I really haven't been excited about J. Cole since 2014.
Fair.
He was all like, I'm gonna quit being a rapper. I'm gonna start being a businessman. Respect him for doing the work there. I love what he's done with like the label, Earth Gang, Boss, all the rest of the crew is great.
JID, sorry.
JID, yeah, everything that is coming out of there is great. I personally just haven't cared about J. Cole has been on that. I done platinum with no features and has been trying to do that over and over again. And it's just like,
you're
just hard to work with. Like, so I don't know. I haven't listened to it all the way through. I have enjoyed what I have listened to.
I haven't even listened to it yet.
It hasn't really like stood out to me.
It's too much J. Cole decoder ring stuff.
Decoder ring?
No, it's real. J. Cole.
I'm sorry. I left my JanSport backpack in the early 2000s. This is straight up backpack rap.
J. Cole raps like, I'm so smart. You have to like, everything I do is on subliminal. So nothing.
Like you got to decipher every line because there's deeper meaning.
Like I don't have the decoder. Like, come on. Now if Emma's on your head, now you're Luigi's brother. Like, I get it, but why? Like, in the context, I don't.
Are you making a Dragon Ball Z reference?
It could be Majin Buu. Are you talking Majin Buu here? Like, what are you doing?
Talking Luigi Boo
Help
here?
me.
You talk, or do you really mean Waluigi? Is that what we're going for? Like, if you turn the M upside down, it becomes Waluigi.
Is he up like? Because he's a trickster.
Shit.
Pops out or upside down. That W's an M.
Like I'm saying, I was just hoping that maybe someone listened to the whole thing and had a little bit more of a feedback, but just I was really disappointed because I was like, okay, I'm thinking like listen to a few tracks maybe down the line that I'm gonna hear that line and I'll be like, oh, that hits, and it was just like that wasn't in context. You got an M on your head, you Luigi brother now. Like that was like all the line. Like it wasn't really.
Thank you. Yeah,
wasn't much of a context, but
like, and I got so hyped at the start because Cameron's on there. Like,
let J. Cole
great, and I can still have an opinion.
Listen, I'll be 100. J. Cole is the one getting in the way of J. Cole being great. We ain't not letting him be great.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't say I have a strong enough opinion.
See, you heard it's okay. You ain't. You heard it. Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, cool. I'll take it.
I heard it. It's okay. 7.5.
Okay, I'll give it. I want to listen to
6 3/4. 6
3/4.
Yeah, I'll listen to the rest of it, but just from like the first like 3 tracks, I was just like, this is hype. I have to give myself time to get away from the hype to get back into it. But what was that? The track you sent us with the Big Crit feature, the anime mixtape?
That was let me find it.
It was something.
It was. Joe, all I know
it was. I've been in a phase where I've been listening to primarily like European dance music for another project I've been working on. So I've been stepping away from hip hop as a whole. So when I've heard like, essentially there's 3 things that kind of came to my attention: this J. Cole album, the one you sent me, Matt, and then Platinum Max Caster from AEW. He dropped the mixtape of his like his wrestling freestyles and stuff. And listen, if your gimmicks, you're a rapper or a musician in wrestling, and you actually drop a mixtape, I'm always gonna go listen to it because
did it have bars though?
I mean, it's bars for non-rap listeners. You know what I mean? It's bars for pro wrestling fans that don't listen to rap.
Okay.
So there's like lines that are like,
that's not a Venn diagram. That's a circle.
It's definitely a Venn diagram. There's definitely a lot of hip hop.
Yeah, but it's not a circle. Because I think wrestling and hip hop are like.
No, because there's a very big like, I need my medal for my. You know what I mean? Or like, I'm a child. I'm a fucking child. I like pro wrestling. I don't listen to rap. I listen to Lil Nas X. Like there's lines. It's balance there. Anytime you go mainstream, you can't just, you know, there's people out. I love me some country music, and you know what? I don't like the fact that there's a proud black woman as a champion. There are people that are like that in the wrestling. There are people that are like that. So when you you're talking about him going, oh God.
So
I saw this too.
This is why the album's bad.
What? What's happening? What am I seeing?
You gotta give him context. Give.
Okay. The context around this is that J. Cole signed with the South African NBA team because there's
I thought it was Congolese. I thought it wasn't even South Africa.
Is it Rwanda? What? I don't know. It's
I'll find the details.
He balling? This balling?
He's a pro basketball player.
Okay.
Yeah. He signed to become.
He plays for the Rwanda Patriots in the African Basketball League.
I guess. I don't know how to react to that, honestly. It's just like
his album sounds like someone who plays basketball in the Rwandan Patriots. That's what his album sounds like.
That's so oddly specific. That makes no sense.
It'll make sense when you listen. Trust me.
But you saying this now, I really got to get the Damian Lillard versus J. Cole. Like I need the rap battle. Because Lillard be dropping them bars.
Okay, that I would like to see.
Dame Dollar?
And I am Team Dame Dollar. I'm Team Dame Dollar for that. I'm sorry. If it was 2014, I don't know. One's playing basketball, the other one's trying to be a rapper.
Honestly,
I'm gonna go with the rapper.
I want Shaq. I want Shaq to start getting at him again. I'll never forget this. R.I.P. Kobe. I know it's been a while, but I'll never forget in high school when Shaq and Kobe were kind of having their rift. Maybe it was after high school, but Shaq was just on stage freestyling because you know how he raps sometimes. And I just remember there's a clip of him just going, "Kobe, motherfucking Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes." And it was just
oh yeah, I remember that.
I'll never forget that. I'll just never forget. He was just like something, Kobe, motherfucking Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. And that was just,
that was it.
Hold on, I gotta hit myself with this. I just. All right.
My goodness.
Oh Lord. So that song that sent us on a tangent was called Scroll. Oh,
by the way, Milan, if y'all want to,
I got it.
Hold on, real quick, Milan, if you want to come on next week and talk about basketball, pro basketball players / rappers, we would love to have you on to have that conversation.
That's a long list. You got Master P. You got his brother. You got Lil Romeo.
I said pro basketball players.
Those all played in pro. They're all pros. They all played in the NBA for a little bit.
No, I know Master P did. Lil Romeo did not.
He played college, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He did. But that's
he maybe even played for Italy or some shit.
No. You're right. He made USC because the 5-star was his best friend.
What?
That's how the signing kind of works in college.
Right,
so like if your friend is like a 5-star and you played AU with him and like you're decent and your father's Master P, you can get a free ride to USC.
Okay.
Because you played AAU ball with a 5-star recruit that went to USC, and that USC said like, I want my boy to go.
I didn't get that far to get money, but I was pretty bad at football. But I managed to get like the full like LSU's interested in your recruitment process because they needed 4 people.
Hell yeah, dude.
They needed 4 people to fill in the slot from our small private Christian school. And we had 3 players. We had 2 players that were literally like they had potential of doing something. One player, I went to private Christian school. I don't know when my people around me have money. But like he was set, and they needed someone else to go. And I knew damn well I was not going to be playing football, probably even during my senior year. Nonetheless, passed it. You know what I mean? But I was like, yes, I will take this recruitment trip. I got to go backstage. I got to sit on on Death Valley. I got to eat with like the team, all that stuff.
True.
I knew. I was like, yeah, I'm a theater kid. What the fuck is this?
Okay. That tangent that we went on all started with Zarek asking me, what was the song I shared with everyone that features Big Crit and a guy by the name of Dear Silas? It's called I Got It. It was released last year. The reason why I like it is because, and let's see if this will work.
Well, yeah, the whole mixtape had a pretty cool theme on it. And I listened to that, and I was like, oh, this surprised me because I never heard of this, and I was digging it. And I love shit like that.
Y'all hear that?
No, they're not gonna play it, and it's okay. We're not gonna actually play music because we already doing.
Yeah,
in any case, this is the song you need to go listen to. I Got It, Dear Silas. It looks like this, and because this guy is not a leaf ninja, he's part leaf, part cloud, and he got bars. And it's a whole anime it's like anime focused and centric little EP mixtape, and all throughout this I Got It, he's making Naruto references throughout the whole thing, and then Big Crit jumps on it, and it's just even. But yeah, fully recommend. This is gonna be my recommendation. There we go.
All right on.
There we go.
Yo, since I gotta ask a question, I think Wes said that he did. Can we talk about this week's My Hero Academia? Can we do 2 weeks in a row where we talk about current?
I read it. I read it.
Yo, y'all need to catch me up because I read it and it was so much information to take in.
You know, it was definitely a chapter where nothing happened, but a lot was presented.
Yes.
Presented with a lot of information.
In total, what happened? Deku ran, and he should.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't run.
No, he ran. He ran towards them, not away from them.
Sure, that was after the fact, though. Once
Run,
he had
Deku, run.
once
Towards
like the first one, it was like first he ran. It's like, no, this ain't gonna work. You're a meter away, 1 kilometer away, 3 kilometer range. Nah, this ain't gonna work. Like you said, I'm running towards you, and that's what he did. And the rest of the information was so over my head that
honestly, why is Overhaul there? Like, what part is
Overhaul?
Yes,
that's not Overhaul.
that's Overhaul.
No.
All for One literally said, like, oh, no. It's the young Shihei Saikai lead.
Yeah, Chisaki. Yeah, I saw that, but I guess I didn't put it together that was.
Me neither. Like,
no, he's talking about. I gotta get back to the
I mean, you say that everyone's without their, like, all the villains are without their gear. They're not without their mask, without their stuff that you know. So it makes sense. But like, I was just like, oh shit, that
didn't have that plague doctor mask.
I need to reread it again because that changes.
No, yeah, I'm going back right now because I
know what that scene was. Like, yeah,
so much happened in those 2 pages.
What part is he gonna play? Because Shigaraki took his hands. So can he still even use his quirk?
That's who that dude was?
Too much.
Wait, so Mr. The Boss is... That's why he didn't have hands. That didn't make any sense to me. It's like, why is this dude with like with no arms there just able to say like, the boss is nearby or he's coming?
Did your brain reach that, Matt?
I don't care. I don't care. You can do that all you want. I did not like. Who was this new character right here? Like,
I'm glad I could like help you guys see that because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, what? I had to go back and reread it. Like, that's really Overhaul. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
I thought he was talking to that. Like, I thought he was just like talking and like they're like, oh, Overhaul's awful. They were dragging someone else. Like, I thought this was like, because the way that this works sometimes is like we're getting this character dragged, and so like. They're doing something and we're going to hear about all this stuff. And like, they're going to like reveal like, oh, this, like the stuff that this person is hearing is from something. I don't know. Shit's always dumb. And you can never really tell sometimes with this. Like even the whole like thing about like the sniper arm woman that, you know, they just got new powers, like they're going into the background of her about her being a former hero. Like, yeah, like that's definitely going to be a flashback. Like I imagine there's going to be like 4 chapters devoted to what the fuck that was and how she's tied to All Might and why because of her and you know Gran Torino or some shit that like she turned evil. Like you know it's there. Like she like
possibly yes.
She was like Dobby's lover or some shit. Or like you know like it's gonna be wild.
No, because Huck said that she was a former senior colleague of his.
No, that's what I'm
saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. It's like she was a former superhero. Something happened. Like she was a Hawk's number 1 or 2 or 3, like top 5 assistants, what have you. High ranking.
I feel like she was ahead of Hawks. That's why he like said that he was like her
associate,
superior.
Yeah, like she was above him. Like he looked up.
Oh yeah, former senior colleague.
So that's why I'm like,
maybe he was the assistant.
No, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. God damn it, hit me.
All right.
You know, I could pay attention, but that costs money.
Does it? I don't think it does.
Well, you know, if you have
your school system,
if you have adult ADHD, sometimes it does cost money to.
Right, and I ain't paying that. This has been too fun.
All right, fine. I'm wrong.
No, you are right. I just can't do it. Is it pronounced Nagant or Anagant?
I don't know. I was just like pronouncing it in my head, so I wasn't sure.
I was thinking maybe like Nagent, like agent with the G in front of it.
Nagant? I like that. Yeah.
I don't know. None of it's right. So I mean, who
right?
cares?
But this bat, it's so. She could freaking bend bullets.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun because like it's been a minute since like there's been like a weird one-on-one like this, like a one-on-one with a distance. Like it seems almost like it's calling back to like a training or something. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're about to hit that phase because we all agree that we feel like we're the tail end of My Hero.
Yeah,
story.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I feel like a lot of things that we got for the like tryouts and all of that stuff is about to get mirrored on the back end of like lessons learned of teamwork and Bakugo being a true hero and not being this villain, and Todoroki learning to embrace both sides, and like all of those other lessons that we went with of like Froppy kind of coming into her own. Like I can't wait to see all of them come back as they're like, nah, we got Deku's back. We've been training too, motherfucker. Like that's gonna happen. Like
it's gonna feel exactly like how Black Clover feels now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm not sure.
That's fine. I'm just going. I'm leaving it there.
But Matt, I know.
Okay,
we here.
So yeah,
bro,
I mean, it's gonna be wild because I even like Minetta's gonna die, right? Like,
don't do that.
It's gonna be Mineta or Ida. One of the two are gonna die. It's either gonna be the one that's obvious to die or the one that's.
Why is Mineta got it? Oh, he is pervy. No,
you got to keep him around for comic relief.
Yes.
If anything, Kaminari's gonna die.
Kaminari's dumb. He's sweet. Yeah, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah. You just made it. You made the connection right there. Like, dumb, sweet.
You just made it all this matter.
Yeah. But also it could be like naval laser boy. What's his Ayami?
Oh, the glamorous
Ayama.
Yeah. Ayama. Like he's the one that's like, this is my time to shine. I can finally be the hero. I'm going to sacrifice myself. Like that.
He's done that 3 times though.
Well, his hero name is Can't Stop Twinkling. So at some point he's going to stop twinkling.
Right. Looks like All Might's going to lose all of his might at some point.
Wow.
Deku's going to be something.
Deku's going to actually be useful.
Yeah, because Deku is
nothing. You guys are going to be dark. Oh, this is so dark.
It's not dark. Dog, y'all are the ones who are like, watch The Boys, watch Invincible. Oh, this theory is too dark. Like,
no, not this theory. Just the way it's like, All Might. He's not going to have might at some point. Deku, he's going to be useful. I forget.
Well, we literally watched All Might lose his powers.
Yes.
Okay,
he lost All Might lose all his might in one punch.
It's like you guys.
What? Oh man, I'm getting it.
No.
Yo, I know this is like another really bad transition, but we were talking about basketball players earlier, and I just wanted to take a moment. I grew up in Dallas, so I've really like grew up hating this person, but they got into their Hall of Fame, and I gotta like as I'm an adult looking back on it, Tim Duncan, truly one of the best basketball players that no one ever fucking talks about. Everyone's like LeBron James versus the GOAT. LeBron James can't even come close to Tim Duncan in the power forward conversation. And like, it's just crazy that doesn't come to mind.
People used to tell me I used to look like Tim Duncan when I was younger. I used to get that.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a random factoid I'm throwing out there. That's it.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was just a random person you met who does not know how to tell the difference between black people.
Yeah.
No, like it in my high school days, I used to get that a lot.
Is it because
so it's just a group of people that
solid defensive game?
Oh no, I can't play basketball at all. I'm trash. I am trash.
I was like, maybe
I'm trash.
You and my brother just sorry.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say, "Oh man, if I had your height, blah blah blah, you still wouldn't be shit." Don't do that.
Yo, hey, you are shit.
Not you specifically.
Them other people.
The general you.
Yeah. That's very fair. That's very fair. Man, why does he have to be such a teddy bear? 6'4", 270. Damn.
Wait, who are you talking about?
You don't want that.
My little brother.
Oh.
He's your height, but like 70 pounds heavier.
Yeah, it's like you don't want that life, I don't think.
Okay, maybe not that size, but again, big teddy. Never mind. You know
I
what?
mean, I'm like 6'5", 220.
Oh, ugh,
So what do you?
maybe not. He maybe need to work out. I don't know.
What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck?
We got off
Yo,
on a
check
weird
it.
tangent, so I'm just gonna throw this up.
What? I was like, how did I
Palate
didn't do that
cleanser.
one? I was like, I didn't do that one.
That was me. That was me. I was like, just a palate cleanser.
Yeah. So yeah, Yasuke. I couldn't get into it.
Yasuke, yes, we're talking about Yasuke now.
Yeah, I'm about 4 episodes into it, and
I watched the 5th episode last night before I went to bed.
like I appreciate what it's doing. I know what it means for the culture and like the studio and everything, but
that anime is mid.
it's an anime. It's a generic
anime. Yeah.
Like,
It's
don't get me
almost
wrong,
like
I
too
love
generic.
like the representation and it's for the culture, but like as a whole, as an anime, it's like a 6.
Oof, woof. All right.
Like a 7. Like it because like it's very visual. It's like it is great animation. The story's good, but it felt rushed in certain things. It's like they're not taking time to build this world at all.
Yeah.
Like we're just like going through this one story, and it's like we're getting just enough information, but like
They didn't have
I want a
enough
deeper
around
story. And then like I don't really love the futuristic rural like combination. Like they could have just kept it straight rural.
See, I'm with you. I think one of the
Beautiful.
reasons that they made it almost a little bit too generic. The story of Yasuke is based on a real person. Yasuke is the first, person of African descent. Now, the question of whether escaped slave or was moved on their own, that's the part that's kind of nebulous. They're clearly leaning into the former slave part of it in the storyline, and like the fact that it is this historical fiction, like a fictionalized version of this historical thing.
Mm-hmm.
They really like
they took the liberties, but like they didn't have to.
Well, they put too much into it, right? Like cool, we're gonna have like cool modern armor. We're gonna have lasers. We're gonna have magic. But like, we don't need the mechs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pick one of those things and let that be what our anime kind of plays in, if that makes sense.
Stop. You said swords, lasers, armors, and mechs?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm leaving shit out. Like,
all of this isn't in Yasuke.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Like transforming bear people. We have like African voodoo wizards. We have fucking priests. Fucking like straight up, I'm wearing a cross.
That's
I'm
a demon.
Like
there
demons
or mutants, as they called it. Like we never even got any backstory on that.
Like like there's a like the forest, like this river forest area itself is like an enchanted location that never gets touched on beyond that. Like there's so much
in there.
They could have went more into Yasuke's background. Like I appreciated the flashbacks more than anything else.
If it's about Yasuke, make it just about Yasuke. All this is extraneous.
It's about that little girl.
It's about magic little girl. That's what the show is about.
And her black guardian.
Every other anime, yeah. And like a guy Milan said here, like I liked it.
Like it was good, but it wasn't great.
You liked it.
It sounds like you sat down for 2 hours or however long this is, and it's like, cool, I enjoyed that. And I'm on to the next one. It's not something you're going to be like to the white meat. To the white meat. Like, we appreciate it, but come on, give us something that we deserve.
And it's like, I don't want to talk shit about LeSean Thomas, but like, I didn't like Cannon Busters either.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I liked Cannon Busters, but like you were saying, like it lost itself halfway through. Like early on, I think those first 3 set up a good character, but then it's like I don't know where you're going with this, and I've lost all stake.
I don't know. The story just didn't hit me like I wanted it to.
See, what I find a lot of times in anime is they spend a lot of time doing like world building in the first 3 episodes, and then they have the big thing of action that happens, but they never go back to world building. Once that first thing of action happens, we're just
they stay on still action.
And like that's why to me, like a Mob Psycho 100. That's like a newer one that I feel like they're doing a good job of like, I'm gonna go into the feelings and really reflect on why and how that people feel this way.
Mob Psycho 100 was perfect in that way.
No, exactly. And then they would go and do the thing, and then they'd reflect on it with the person they were in conflict with during the conflict, and then they'd grow from it, have the moment of, well, I got my psychic powers, but I need to be able to get stronger. Like I fucking love Mob Psycho 100.
Or like Demon Slayer, where you have Tanjiro like literally sympathizing with every demon he kills, and then like they show us every demon's backstory on how they became a demon and how they're just like tragic beings. Like they never wanted this, but you know, here they are.
Or like Tower of God.
Tower of God.
I still have yet to watch that. You got me.
You got to.
Watch, read, all the things. I mean, it's oh wait, it'll be back. Oh yeah, let me back. But yeah, Tower of God. You get to see the characters weigh the options in the moment.
And the thing is, you need a lot of that world building Tower of God because there's so much going on.
Right. But that's what I think Oda's good at, is like he knows that balance.
Yeah, well, I think
Oda's the god.
I feel like Oda's different because Oda's actually built a world, and a lot of animes never really explore a world.
Oda's had 20 years to build this world.
No, I'm with you, but I feel like even with Dragon Ball, which has been around forever, we explored a part of Earth and then went to like Namek. We never explored all of Earth. We never really explored all of Namek.
Dragon Ball, I think, explored all of Earth as much as could be, you know?
I guess you're right. No, you're right. The original Dragon Ball really did that. Unfortunately, when you have these conversations, no one fucking watched that. Everyone starts at Dragon Ball Z and Super.
Right.
And Dragon Ball Super is a good anime, and it's like, fuck off, dude. But no, Goku. Let's not have that conversation right now.
Okay.
All right. I mean, you have shown.
I mean, I personally started with Dragon Ball Z and then went back to
I did too. Yeah.
You know, over like almost 2 decades ago, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, strong feelings are strong.
10 years old, it happened.
Yeah, growth.
Just a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of folks I talk about want to talk about blue fucking Goku. Ain't nobody know about child fucking Goku. No one knows about that. Bump, 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 bump.
Or the Junkin style.
Yeah. The Rock.
That you learned from Grandpa Gohan.
Yeah. Junkin. Like, even when I first watched like Hunter x Hunter and he threw that as like his, like, I was like, hey.
That was cool. I'm actually rewatching the Hunter x Hunter right now.
That's a good one.
Oh, nice. How you enjoying it again?
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Like I'm at the Chimera Ant arc, and I'm watching the dub this time, so I'm like hearing all of that talk, all that like was so like when they first go into like Nen abilities, and you're just like reading all that shit. You're just like, I felt like Gon when he went up against Knuckle, and it's just like, shh, like there's too much information. Like I don't really get it, but okay. But actually hearing it is a little better.
Have you got to the part? I mean, you've watched this before, right?
Well, yeah, right. In my rewatch right now, I'm like right at the part where the Chimera Ant King is playing that chess variation with the blind girl.
Gungi.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you gotten to the point where Morel's done like the smoke jail and they explain like everything that's going on in the smoke jail? Like off.
No, I haven't gotten to that part yet. He just went up against that cheetah guy and mentally fucked him up.
There's a whole part where like he's essentially explaining how the room everyone's in is in, and then kind of explaining that all of this is just off of like one puff that he took. And it's just, I just remember thinking like that was just the craziest power. Like, this guy, like this thing this guy was using, he like would beat people with it, but then he'd pull it out and be like, and it was just like a giant pipe.
It was a giant pipe, and you would like put his spirit in his aura into it and create like just these doubles. He created a double of himself, or like Nen.
It's a stoner who uses Nen. Just say it. The stoner who uses Nen.
Just in the moment where he gets his pipe like taken from him and thrown across into the ocean, I was just like, no.
You feel it. Because oh god,
man, just I would love because you know they're probably never gonna finish Hunter x Hunter. I hope they do. But I would love for him to give like the rights to someone to play in that world with Nen and all that stuff, because like there's just so much cool shit that like is gone.
Because everyone's Nen abilities are tailored to them. Like you can make your Nen ability whatever you want depending on what your class is.
Yeah.
And even then you might be able to switch.
A world of possibility.
Might even be able to switch your class type based on circumstance. Like that was one of the coolest to me. It was like Kurapika could do it, but other people could do it for other reasons too.
Kurapika could do it when his eyes turned red. He became a specialist.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that Nen chain. That was dope. Good times. Maybe I might have to rewatch it.
You've been talking about this, made me remember all that.
Yeah,
so
like
reading it the first time, and then
it's just like the best.
And then going back,
that arc was so weird. But maybe that was supposed to like allude to the chaos and chaotic nature of like all the communication that was going on.
Well, dude, I feel like the Chimera Ant arc was really them trying to be like, we're really doubling down to like we're about to expand the world even more after this. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Well,
like-
they did. There's
Because at the end of that, and Gon had this conversation with his dad and like told him about like the world tree that like connects to like so much other shit.
Well, in the manga before it fell off, they're like started the journey to the Dark Continent, and we're
I did get to that part and then I fell off.
well, there's nothing to fall off.
There's nothing to fall off.
The rider
eight fighters or whatever they are on the boat. Haven't seen them in forever. Kurapika's there, and they're doing some weird dance. With
no,
like
they were just getting on the boat, and like we had the chairman's son was leading the hunt to the Dark Continent, and that's like the last thing I remember.
Yeah, beyond that.
Oh yeah,
beyond.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember is that like we weren't even focusing on Kurapika, on Leorio who was on the boat. None of like the. I guess we haven't even focused on any of like the spiders. We've been focusing on fucking Melody and the Succession War, and it's really been through like, my magic flute girl. It's really all been through her point of view.
Wow.
Is Magic Flute Girl the one that does the portal?
We haven't seen Melody since your.
That's a different thing. That's a whole different like that. Like what you're talking about, Matt, is those are all of like the princes and princesses that are in the Succession.
Right.
That's not even
Melody. It's from her point of view. Oh God, it's been forever.
A lot of it was from Melody's point of view about like her being like, oh no, if Sidon like because she's like someone has done something where they like had like a time travel bit and they almost killed someone, but the person's like Nen Beast was able to counter it in real time.
Yes.
But the thing was that no one knew is that Melody through her because she was playing music at the time was aware of everything that was going on.
Yeah, because she can like feel people's intentions and feelings who are hearing.
Oh,
so that happened, but something else happened where like the person she was protecting was about to get murdered by a Nen Beast, but then she played a song that essentially like took everyone's heart and soul and brought out the best of it, and they were all transported to another dimension. And she managed. It was crazy. Like it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta read all
makes sense, and also doesn't, but still.
Like only while the song played, and like when she stopped, everyone was like, oh, "What was that beautiful music? Surely you heard that." And everyone's like, "I didn't hear anything," but they all were like, "I know I've heard." Like it's weird. But she's gonna die.
Yeah,
pretty much how Hunter x Hunter works. She gonna die.
Yeah, there have been a lot of horrific deaths in Hunter x Hunter. Like it starts off happy-go-lucky and then gets real dark.
It's called Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
How's it gonna be pretty and not murderous?
It's debatable.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think we got to about the time where let's get into them recommendations.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go first. Recommending an album this time. It is called Plus Ultra by Dear Silas. Check out that EP/album. 22 minutes of anime related songs. Jump into it, clean your house to it. It's fun.
Okay.
That was it.
That's it. Cool. Have I watched anything new this week? I don't think so. I've just been going through like rewatches and like trying not to go through all. Actually, I think I'm gonna start fully go into the Wano of One Piece sometime this week because I have all
visually
saved up
on the anime.
Yeah. Like I literally stopped on like the second episode of Wano when they start talking about Ace, and I was like, you know what, cool. I can like let these episodes go.
To that point,
they
I
just
also recommend doing that as well because the next episode, Hiyori dies.
Oh shit! Yeah, Lady Komurasaki.
Thank you. No. The wife of Odin.
Oh,
Toki.
Lady Toki.
Lady Toki. Yeah, Lady Toki dies.
Yeah, because last night I think they showed the episode where Odin gets boiled and shot.
Yep, that happened. Speaking of which, watching it again, did they intentionally make his smile like Joe Boy's?
Yes,
I'm sure.
Like in the manga, yes.
Then they did it again in the manga, in the anime.
In the manga, they definitely made a big point that it was the same smile and that and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep, they doubled down on that. Then I thought it was beautiful.
Okay.
Seeing it animated was definitely something I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be dope.
It is, yeah. But yeah, they're on that second to last episode, which then would transition us to what we just pretty much ended with right now with the 2-week break of movie coming off the site. Like whatever kicks that off, like that whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Talcahuano.
So like after this, we'll be back to like, oh, the raid is about to happen.
Yep. And all the ships come in, and it's just like, oh, by the way. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So for my recommendations, I'm actually going to get a little bit weird with y'all here.
Here we go.
So
Nice.
This week is the week of Eurovision. It is the Eurovision Song Contest. That means 39 different countries all throughout Europe are going to be competing in a song competition.
Oh yeah.
And me and some friends have been working on some coverage for it. So on Tuesdays, the first day of the semifinals. On Thursdays, the second day of the semifinals. And the finals are going to be on Saturday. I know it sounds silly because this is like European dance music, but a lot of it is a very proud showcase of immigrants that come into their countries. And that being said, there is a very strong African, vibe and dysphoria that's kind of going through here. There's a singer, there's a couple of singers. There's an Israeli singer. She's of Ethiopian descent. Beautiful, like young black woman who's singing a song about being set free. Very timely. I feel
Very
like
timely.
everything that's going on. There's from Malta. There's a woman who is of Nigerian descent, and she's singing a very strong, like, women's kind of like standard, like anthem kind of song. You can really see. There's a dude, Benny Cristo. I was gonna say he's from the Czech Republic. He's got this really cool, like he has a very Chance the Rapper vibes to him. Just like he's just a dude having fun making music. A little bit more dancey than hip hop for sure, but it's just really cool to see this. It's really cool to see how hip hop has influenced. We always talk about how hip hop has influenced American culture, but when you start seeing these Latvian, girl groups singing, like, the influence of it, or how like an ethnic minority in Russia has kind of taken their like ethnic, like, I don't know, like some of their like
they're historically like
ethnic like garbs and stuff, and kind of
Yeah.
modeled them in a way that's very like the artist from Russia. When I first saw and heard her stuff, it very much reminded me of like Tank and the Bangas, like from New Orleans, that kind of like street music vibe. But it was all using like traditional, like they're not quite like Russia's very complicated. When the USSR fell, a bunch of different smaller countries got absorbed into it.
That's
so
true.
like Turkmenistan and like a lot of these other countries got absorbed that are, traditionally ethnically Muslim or Chinese kind of backgrounds that got absorbed. So it was really cool to see a lot of their stuff kind of made into like a garb that I'm like, oh, this kind of seems like maybe like an Erykah Badu style head wrap, like maybe appropriative. But if I look at this, no, that is what I would imagine an old babushka would be wearing. When I think of old Russian like person, this is that pattern of clothing, but being held up this way. So it was very interesting to see what tribal influences looks like coming from different parts of the world. And even though it's Eurovision Song Contest, there is, very strong Mediterranean. Like I said, Israel's in there.
Czech Republic, Estonia.
Azerbaijan is in there. They're like straight up in Asia. So it does have a lot of different influences. This year had some controversies. Armenia, I knew, withdrew, and then Belarus was disqualified.
Wow.
So again, there's a lot of stuff. I'm actually going to be releasing this. Actually, it's live now on the Smokeout Presents YouTube. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, acknowledging YouTube, you'll see another video that'll be popping up called Weiravision. But we're going to be releasing videos over the next couple of days as we build up to Tuesday. We're going to take just the music videos and kind of do our reactions to them. Love it if you gave it checked it out. Expose yourself to a little bit of new music. It's all over the place, genre-wise.
I'm very curious about Hurricane from Serbia.
Oh God,
Okay.
I have opinions, and they're not
That's
particularly.
fine. No, like this is like I'm just going off of it. Like also, I can't even pronounce the name, but they're from the Netherlands. Macroy.
Oh yeah, Jingo McCrew. I remember last year we talked about this, and I was like, there's like a Netherlands, like a black man who's allowed to be sad, making sad boy music. That's what he did last year. This year, it almost feels like it's like I want like 90s children to be like, the world can come together. Like that's how good that song is. It feels like something from my childhood, and I feel good about myself listening to it. It's fun. I recommend it. Check it out. If anything, just get something new into your system. Like I said, I was listening to the new J. Cole, and it's fine. I haven't really listened all the way through. I'm not going to give it my full recommendation. He's such a great
6 3/4.
He's such a great lyricist, but just his whole like, look how smart I am is just kind of annoying. Like I get where you're coming from. I really liked it. Like I said, 2014 Forest Hills Drive, classic album. I listened to that all the way through over and over again. I really felt that. Maybe that's where I was in life, but I wasn't feeling KOD. I thought that album sucked. As a whole,
I enjoyed it.
It was alright.
You did, because to me, I felt like it was J. Cole making rap for grandpas. So I understand why you like that.
Wow.
Well, okay, this is why I say that because J. Cole was like, I'm gonna drop an album on 420 telling kids they shouldn't do drugs. Haha, I'm so cool. But yeah, Matt's the grandpa. I didn't know that. We did a whole roast. I did a whole bit about him being a dirty old man. I don't know why he's acting surprised.
I'm just it's not fair.
That's debatable.
Let me guess, you like the new Eminem album too?
Handful of songs on there.
Yeah. All right.
Handful. But yeah, I was about to say J. Cole is like a black Eminem.
Is a black Eminem?
Okay. All right, Matt. God damn it, dude. We were about to wrap this up, and I have to go. I don't have a mouse. This takes a second here.
Yeah.
Quit hitting it. God This is still his professional headshot. He has not changed this.
It's a process.
All right, but if it's still your professional headshot, come June 3rd, we may do a second roast. 6 months anniversary.
That's motivation.
Yeah.
The 6. You know what? You
vaccinated, you can get some new pictures taken. It's fine.
You 3 viewers, if y'all want to, let us know, and we will set up the roast Matt Kidd Part 2.
No.
First weekend in June. We'll get everyone back. Get the people that didn't come.
There's no reason to do it now. Like, I haven't made a mistake.
All right, we've been the Melanated Anime Club.
You made a couple today.
Just like
not egregiously.
Just fuck, man. Like, just please come back next week. That's all I can really ask for. Is just please come back next week.
We love you all.
We'll do
yes.
バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは